Hello everyone. Well, I sent that accent thing and didn't really think it would go through. Um, and now I have to tell you how I say things in English. But I should only do an audio file, but I decided to make a video because I speak another language. I speak Danish. So to kind of attempt to explain how Danish works, I will make subtitles for the parts of it which are where I speak Danish, so you can attempt to understand how the language works, as well as, well, in general, just understand what the fuck I'm saying. Not fuck. In general, just understand what I'm saying when I read from a book. Also, I will warn you that I am still a little sick, so it might affect my accent a little bit, because sometimes my throat and nose gets plugged, which is not very nice, and you didn't need that information, but I said it anyway, so I'm sorry. Anyway, I might as well start. So, my name is Nede. I am cosplayswitzerlandaskblog. Yes, I'm from Denmark, as you already know. Old, roof, road, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, caught, naturally, aluminium, gif, tumblr, crackerjack, done up, envelope, and GPOY. And this is where the Danish part will come. What is it called when you throw toilet paper at a house? We don't have a word for it, but I would say toiletpapirskasting. That makes no sense, but whatever. The bubbly carbonated drink is sodavand. I don't even know how to, well, translate gym shoes, but I think tennis sko is the closest thing. I call my father's mother for bedste, which is short for bedstemor, and I call my mother's mother and mother's father for mormor and morfar. The cards you like use at the grocery store is indkøbsvogn, and well, a remote control is called a fjernbetjening. And now I will read a passage from a book. I think it's called a passage, as that's actually a word I'm not really good at pronouncing. I'll choose this book, which is very Danish, which is the reason why I chose it. I could have tried to find something else, but I didn't have anything that was closely related to Swiss. So instead you are going to have a Danish fairy tale told in Danish. And I chose The Little Mermaid because it's known and I kinda like it. And I had to choose one among the some few hundred things. Some of the few many stories I have in this book. And I will warn you that I am very bad at reading out loud, and it doesn't have anything to do with the language. It has just me and my attention span not reaching very far. I don't have really any excuse for it, but I read better in English than I do in Danish, which is quite sad. Langt ude i havet er vandet så blåt, som bladene på den dejligste kornblomst. Og så klart, som det reneste glas. Men det er meget dybt, dybere end noget ankertårn når. Mange kirketårne måtte stilles oven på hinanden for at række fra bunden op over vandet. Dernede bor havfolkene. Nu skulle man slet ikke tro, at der kun er den nøgne hvide sandbund. Nej, der vokser de forunderligste træer og planter, som er så smidige i stilk og blade, at de ved den mindste bevægelse af vandet rører sig, ligesom om de var levende. Alle fiskene, små og store, smutter imellem grenene, ligesom heroppe fuglene i luften. På det allerdybeste sted ligger havkongens slot. Murene er af koraller, og de lange, spidse vinduer er det allerklareste rav. Men taget er muslingeskaller, der åbner og lukker sig, eftersom vandet går. Det ser dejligt ud. 10 i hver ligger strålende perler. En eneste ville være stor stads i en dronningskrone. Yes, that was the beginning, and I won't read any more because it's not going very well, and I think you kind of got it. Do I think I have an accent? Yes, I do have an accent in English, because I am obviously not English speaking. But I don't think it's too Danish, because when, for example, my parents speak it, they have a very Danish accent, and it's extremely flat, because the rest of the language, the Danish language is flat. But I changed the tone, not tone, because it isn't even really a word, a mix of phone, prone, and tone. Good word. Anyways, I changed my tone of voice when I speak, which is more than you usually do when you speak Danish. Well, if it were werewolf or vampire, I would have chosen werewolf, but, well, all I can think of for vampires right now are Twilight, and while I usually like vampires, I go for the wizard. And I know some people on Tumblr in real life. Among these is my girlfriend, Ask Cosplayswitzerlandaskblog, and there are some few others. Personal blogs of other people like Julie and Maiken, and, well, actually generally other people from my cosplay group, and then of course I have one from outside cosplay who also has a Tumblr account. And then I should finish up by saying 3 words. You get them in Danish. I fortjener alt.